Hi everybody, today we welcome you from the beautiful land of Uzbekistan, where the echoes of ancient empires still linger in the streets and monuments. Here, the Silk Road once connected worlds, leaving behind cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva, names that conjure images of minarets, mosaics, and timeless tales. Uzbekistan is a place where tradition and modernity blend seamlessly, offering a vibrant tapestry of culture, cuisine, and hospitality. Imagine wandering through bustling bazaars, marveling at blue-tiled domes, and tasting the spices of a land shaped by centuries of exchange. This travel guide will unveil the secrets of Uzbekistan, from its storied past to its dynamic present, inviting you to discover a land where every corner holds a new story. Prepare to be enchanted by a country where history and legend are alive, waiting for you to explore. Our adventure begins in Uzbekistan, a land where ancient wonders meet modern energy. From the vibrant capital of Tashkent to the legendary cities of Samarkand and Bukhara, each destination offers a unique blend of history and culture. We'll explore architectural marvels, bustling markets, and the flavors of Uzbek cuisine. Discover the legacy of the Silk Road, where art, science, and religion once flourished. Whether you're a solo traveler, a couple, or a family, Uzbekistan welcomes you with open arms and endless stories. Let this guide be your key to the heart of Central Asia, a place where adventure and history await. Your journey starts now. Uzbekistan's story is one of constant transformation, shaped by empires and cultures over millennia. From the ancient Sogdians and Bactrians to the arrival of Alexander the Great, each era left its mark on the land. The region became a melting pot, where Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, and later Islam flourished, creating a rich tapestry of beliefs and traditions. Arab scholars, Turkic tribes, and Persian influences all contributed to the nation's unique identity. Walk among ancient ruins and you'll feel the weight of history, each stone a testament to resilience and diversity. This mosaic of culture set the stage for the rise of Timur and the splendor of Uzbekistan's cities. To understand Uzbekistan is to appreciate its role as a crossroads of civilizations. The Silk Road transformed Uzbekistan into a global hub of trade, culture, and innovation. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara flourished, attracting merchants, scholars, and artisans from across the world. This era saw advances in science, medicine, and the arts. Figures like Avicenna and Ulugh Beg left legacies that endure today. Magnificent mosques, madrasas, and palaces rose, their beauty still captivating visitors centuries later. The Silk Road fostered a spirit of hospitality and craftsmanship, shaping the Uzbek character. Today, you can walk the same streets, marvel at the same wonders, and feel the pulse of a golden age that never truly faded. Uzbekistan's soul is forever linked to its Silk Road heritage. The decline of the Silk Road led to new challenges as Uzbekistan fell under Russian and later Soviet rule. Soviet policies reshaped the land and its people, leaving a legacy of both hardship and progress. Industrialization, education, and striking architecture. Independence in 1991 marked a turning point, as Uzbekistan began to rediscover its heritage and forge a new identity. Today the country is opening up, investing in tourism, and welcoming the world to its ancient cities. High-speed trains now link Tashkent, Samarkand, and Bukhara, making exploration easier than ever. Uzbekistan stands at the crossroads once more, balancing preservation with progress, tradition with innovation. For travelers, it's a rare chance to witness a nation embracing its past while stepping boldly into the future. Tashkent, the sprawling capital of Uzbekistan, serves as the primary gateway for most travelers venturing into this captivating country. It is a city of grand avenues, lush green parks, and a compelling mix of modern ambition and deep-rooted history. Unlike the ancient, museum-like cities of Samarkand and Bukhara, Tashkent feels distinctly contemporary, a bustling metropolis of over 2 million people that pulses with the energy of a nation on the move. Its story is one of remarkable resilience, most notably defined by the devastating earthquake of 1966 that leveled much of the old city. What rose from the rubble was a model Soviet city, a testament to the collective effort of the entire USSR, which sent workers and architects to help rebuild. This event fundamentally shaped the Tashkent of today, creating a city with a unique character and a powerful story of rebirth. This history of reconstruction is etched into the city's very layout. You will not find the winding, narrow alleyways typical of other Central Asian old towns here. Instead, Tashkent boasts wide, tree-lined boulevards, expansive public squares, and a grid-like street plan that speaks to its Soviet-era planning. The architecture is a fascinating chronicle of this period, with imposing government buildings, classic examples of Soviet modernism, and large apartment blocks standing as symbols of a bygone era. Yet this is not a city stuck in the past. It is a forward-looking hub, the economic and political center of Uzbekistan, where business, culture, and innovation converge. For any traveler, Tashkent offers the perfect introduction to the complexities and contrasts of modern Uzbek identity, a place where the Soviet legacy is being recontextualized within a newly independent and proud nation. The spirit of resilience is palpable as you explore the capital. The city's rebuilding was not just a physical act, but also a symbolic one, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. Monuments and memorials across Tashkent commemorate this spirit, most notably the Courage Monument, a powerful sculpture depicting a family standing firm in the face of the earthquake's devastation. This sculpture serves as a poignant reminder of the city's strength and its ability to overcome adversity. Visiting this site offers a deeper understanding of the local psyche and the historical forces that have forged the modern capital. It sets the stage for appreciating how Tashkent has managed to preserve pockets of its ancient soul amidst the sweeping changes of the 20th century. For the modern visitor, Tashkent is the perfect starting point for an Uzbek adventure. It is a city of comfort and convenience, offering a gentle landing with its modern amenities, efficient public transport, and a wide array of hotels and restaurants. It allows you to acclimate to the country's rhythm before venturing into the more historically dense regions. The capital provides the crucial context for understanding the journey Uzbekistan has taken from its ancient roots, through the Soviet period, and into its current era of dynamic growth. It is a city that doesn't just display history. It embodies the ongoing process of nation building, making it an essential and fascinating first chapter in any exploration of the country. Despite its modern facade, Tashkent is one of Central Asia's oldest cities, and whispers of its ancient past can still be found by those who know where to look. The heart of Old Tashkent beats strongest in the Imam complex, the official religious center for Muslims in the country. This beautifully restored square is home to several significant monuments, including the Barak Khan Madrasa, the Telya Sheikh Mosque, and the Mausoleum of Kafal Shashi, a 10th century Islamic scholar. Here the architectural style is a world away from the Soviet blocks, with majestic blue domes, intricate tile work, and serene courtyards that transport you back in time. It is a tranquil oasis that stands in stark and beautiful contrast to the bustling city that surrounds it, offering a glimpse into the spiritual heritage that endured through decades of secular rule. The most prized treasure within the Imam complex is undoubtedly the Uthman Quran, believed by many to be the oldest existing Quran in the world. Housed in a special library on the grounds, this immense 7th century manuscript is a sight to behold, its ancient pages a powerful link to the earliest days of Islam. Seeing this sacred text is a profound experience, connecting you to a history that spans over a millennium. The presence of such a significant artifact in Tashkent underscores the city's historical importance as a center of Islamic learning and culture. It is a testament to the careful preservation of heritage and a symbol of the nation's deep-rooted faith, standing proudly as a cornerstone of its identity. From the sacred to the secular, the pulse of Old Tashkent can also be felt at the Chorsu Bazaar, one of the most famous and lively markets in all of Central Asia. Situated under a giant turquoise-colored dome, this sprawling market is a sensory explosion. The air is thick with the aroma of freshly baked bread, fragrant spices, and sizzling kebabs. Here you can wander for hours through aisles piled high with nuts, dried fruits, mountains of fresh produce, and local cheeses. The market is not just a place to shop, it is a social hub where you can observe daily life in its most authentic form, watch artisans at work, and engage in the friendly art of bargaining with local vendors. It is the perfect place to immerse yourself in the living culture of the city. This fascinating blend of old and new defines the Tashkent experience. One moment you can be admiring the intricate tile work of a 16th century madrasa, and the next you can be riding the immaculately clean and artistically decorated Tashkent Metro, where each station is a unique work of art, adorned with mosaics, chandeliers, and marble. This juxtaposition is what makes the city so compelling. You can spend a morning exploring ancient manuscripts in a bustling bazaar, and an afternoon relaxing in a chic modern cafe or exploring contemporary art galleries. Tashkent is a city that invites you to navigate its many layers, rewarding the curious traveler with a rich and multifaceted understanding of what it means to be Uzbek today. One of Tashkent's most delightful and honestly maybe even surprising characteristics is its abundance of green spaces. This is not a concrete jungle, it's a city of parks, fountains, and these wide tree-lined avenues that really create a refreshing and relaxed atmosphere. After the 1966 earthquake, city planners intentionally incorporated these vast green belts into the reconstruction, designing a city that was meant to be both monumental and livable. The result is a capital that feels incredibly spacious and open, where nature is just woven right into the urban fabric. These parks aren't just decorative, they're really the social lungs of the city, constantly filled with families enjoying picnics, couples strolling hand in hand, and friends gathering to escape the summer heat under the shade of ancient plane trees. The most prominent of these green spaces is Independence Square, or Mustaqillik Maidoni. This enormous public square, once known as Lenin Square, is the symbolic heart of modern Uzbekistan. It's a place of national pride, featuring immaculately manicured gardens, grand government buildings, and a series of symbolic monuments. The centerpiece is the Monument of Independence and Humanism, which features a golden globe depicting the nation of Uzbekistan, replacing the former statue of Lenin. Walking through the square past its serene pathways and majestic fountains really gives you a sense of the nation's aspirations for a peaceful and prosperous future. It's a calm and contemplative space that perfectly captures the optimistic spirit of the newly independent country. Another beloved green sanctuary is the Alisher Navoy National Park, a vast recreational area that offers something for everyone. The park features a large artificial lake where you can rent paddle boats, winding paths perfect for jogging or cycling, and even an old-fashioned amusement park that adds a touch of nostalgic charm. At its center stands a grand monument to Alisher Navoy, the celebrated 15th-century poet who is considered the father of Uzbek literature. The park is a living monument to the nation's cultural heritage and its love for nature. It's a place where you can see Tashkent's residents at their most relaxed, offering an authentic slice of local life away from the main tourist sites. This emphasis on green spaces makes Tashkent an exceptionally pleasant city to explore on foot. You can easily spend a day wandering from one park to another, discovering hidden corners and observing the gentle rhythm of daily life. From the serene Japanese garden to the bustling Amir Timur Square, with its imposing statue of the Great Conqueror, the city's parks provide a beautiful and peaceful counterpoint to its historical and modern attractions. They are a testament to a city that has not only rebuilt itself from ashes, but has done so with a clear vision of creating a humane and beautiful environment for its citizens. For any traveler, these green oases offer a welcome respite and a deeper appreciation for the thoughtful planning that defines Uzbekistan's vibrant capital. From the modern comforts of Tashkent, our journey takes us back in time to the legendary city of Samarkand. No name is more synonymous with the romance and grandeur of the Silk Road. For centuries, this was more than just a city. It was an idea, a destination that fired the imaginations of poets, conquerors, and merchants across the world. Known as the Pearl of the Silk Road, Samarkand was the glittering heart of Timur's, or Tamerlane's, vast 14th-century empire, a cosmopolitan metropolis where the wealth of Asia was gathered and transformed into architectural splendor. Its history stretches back over 2.5 millennia, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Central Asia. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a title that acknowledges its profound influence on culture, art, and architecture. Arriving in Samarkand is a breathtaking experience, a moment where the pages of history books just spring to vibrant life. The city's skyline is dominated by azure domes and towering minarets, their brilliant blue tiles shimmering against the clear desert sky. This is a place built to inspire awe, a city designed by Timur to be the undisputed center of the universe. He brought the most skilled artisans and architects from every corner of his conquered lands to embellish his capital, creating an urban masterpiece that blended Persian, Indian, and Mongol artistic traditions. This fusion of styles gave birth to the unique Timurid architectural language, characterized by its monumental scale, harmonious proportions, and dazzlingly intricate decorative work that continues to mesmerize visitors today. The very air in Samarkand seems to hum with the echoes of its glorious past. As you walk its streets, you are treading the same ground as Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and Marco Polo. The city was a crucible of cultures, a place where Sogdians, Persians, Turks, and Chinese met and mingled, exchanging not only goods but also ideas, philosophies, and faiths. This rich legacy of cross-cultural interaction is evident everywhere, from the diverse faces of its people to the complex patterns adorning its ancient walls. Samarkand's role as a crossroads of culture is not just a historical footnote, it's the living, breathing essence of the city, a spirit of intellectual curiosity and artistic excellence that has endured for centuries. For the modern traveler, Samarkand offers an unparalleled opportunity to step directly into this legendary world. It's a city that invites slow exploration, rewarding those who take the time to look beyond the main monuments and lose themselves in its atmosphere. The scale of the architecture is almost overwhelming, demanding that you pause and simply absorb the majesty of what stands before you. From the bustling Siob Bazaar, located next to the city's grandest mosque, to the quiet lanes of the old Jewish quarter, Samarkand is a city of endless discovery. It is here that the true spirit of the Silk Road feels most alive, a timeless testament to the power of human creativity and connection. At the very heart of Samarkand lies its most iconic and honestly breathtaking ensemble, the Registan. The name itself translates to sandy place, which is a pretty humble description for what is arguably the most sublime public square in Central Asia. This was the commercial, social, and religious nucleus of the medieval city, a place where royal proclamations were read, festivals were held, and even public executions took place. The square is framed by three of the world's most magnificent madrasas, or Islamic schools, each one a masterpiece of architectural design and decorative art. To stand in the center of the Registan is to be completely enveloped by beauty, a 360-degree panorama of fluted turquoise domes, soaring portal arches, and facades covered in a symphony of intricate tilework, mosaics, and gold leaf. The oldest of the three structures is the Ulugh Beg Madrasa, completed in 1420 on the western side of the square. Built by Timur's grandson, the astronomer king Ulugh Beg, it was one of the finest universities in the medieval Muslim world. Its grand portal is adorned with geometric patterns and mosaics that depict the stars, a fitting tribute to its founder's passion for astronomy. For over 2 centuries it stood alone, its grandeur defining the square. It was here that the greatest scientific minds of the era gathered to teach mathematics, theology, and astronomy. The building is a powerful symbol of the Timurid Renaissance, an era when intellectual pursuit was as highly valued as military conquest, and its legacy of learning is, really palpable. Facing it across the square is the Sherdor Madrasa, or lion-bearing madrasa, completed in the 17th century. It was designed as a mirror image of Ulugh Beg's creation, though its decoration is famously distinct. The main portal features 2 roaring tiger-like creatures with rising suns on their backs, a bold and honestly controversial depiction of living beings that defied the traditional Islamic prohibition on such imagery. This audacious design showcases the artistic freedom and creative spirit of the time. The vibrant yellow and green tiles of the tigers create a dramatic and unforgettable sight, ensuring the Sherdor Madrasa holds its own unique place in the history of Islamic architecture, a testament to the powerful rulers who commissioned it. Completing the ensemble is the Tilya Kori Madrasa, or Gilded Madrasa, which stands between the other two. Built last, it served a dual purpose as both a residential college for students and a grand congregational mosque. While its exterior is magnificent, its true treasure lies within. The main prayer hall's interior dome is a breathtaking spectacle of gold leaf, its flat surface masterfully painted to create the illusion of a soaring, curved cupola. The lavish use of gold is overwhelming, designed to symbolize the wealth and power of Samarkand. Together, these 3 majestic structures form a harmonious and awe-inspiring whole, a timeless monument that perfectly encapsulates the city's historical and cultural splendor for all who visit. Just a short distance from the main tourist trail of Samarkand lies one of its most sacred and enchanting sites, the Shah-e-Zinda necropolis. The name translates to Tomb of the Living King, a reference to the complex's central shrine, which is believed to be the final resting place of Qutham ibn Abbas, a cousin of the Prophet Muhammad, who brought Islam to this region way back in the 7th century. Legend holds that he did not die, but was taken into a paradise here while still alive. This sacred story has made the site a major center of pilgrimage for centuries, drawing devout Muslims from all over Central Asia. The spiritual atmosphere here is truly palpable, creating a sense of peace and reverence that sets it apart from the grand public monuments elsewhere in the city. What makes Shah-e-Zinda so visually stunning is its unique layout. It's not a single building but rather a narrow ascending avenue lined with a series of magnificent mausoleums built over several centuries for the royalty and aristocracy of the Timurid dynasty, especially its female members. Each tomb is like a jewel box of architectural and decorative art, showcasing the evolution of tilework and majolica from the 11th to the 19th centuries. As you walk up the ancient stone steps, you're taken on a chronological journey through the history of Central Asian craftsmanship. No two mausoleums are exactly alike, each features its own distinct patterns, color palettes, and calligraphic inscriptions, creating a dazzling open-air museum of Islamic decorative arts. The craftsmanship on display is simply breathtaking. The facades are covered in a kaleidoscope of carved and glazed terracotta, intricate mosaics, and deep blue tiles that seem to absorb and reflect the sunlight in magical ways. The level of detail is astonishing, with geometric patterns, floral motifs, and Quranic verses woven together into harmonious and complex compositions. This was a place where artisans were given free rein to experiment and perfect their techniques, resulting in some of the most exquisite decorative work of the entire Timurid era. The sheer beauty of the site can be overwhelming, inviting visitors to slow down and appreciate the incredible skill and devotion that went into creating each individual masterpiece. Visiting Shah-e-Zinda, especially in the soft light of the early morning or late afternoon, is a truly magical experience. The play of light and shadow along the narrow alleyway, combined with the shimmering blues of the tiles, creates an otherworldly atmosphere. It's a place for quiet contemplation, where you can feel the weight of history and the depth of faith that permeates the ancient stones. Far more than just a collection of tombs, Shah-e-Zinda is a testament to the enduring power of faith, art, and memory. It stands as one of Uzbekistan's most profound and beautiful sites, a must-see destination that offers a deeply moving glimpse into the spiritual heart of Samarkand and its people. Leaving the monumental grandeur of Samarkand behind, our journey continues to the ancient city of Bukhara, a destination that offers a different, more intimate kind of magic. Often described as the most complete medieval city in Central Asia, Bukhara's historic center is a sprawling, living museum, a labyrinth of sandy-hued alleyways, centuries-old mosques and bustling trade domes that have changed little over time. Unlike Samarkand, whose key monuments are spread across a modern city, Bukhara's treasures are concentrated in a compact old town that has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in its entirety. To step into this part of the city is to feel as though you've been transported back to the height of the Silk Road era, where the atmosphere of antiquity is not just preserved in buildings, but is palpable in the very air you breathe. For over 2 millennia, Bukhara has been a vital center of commerce, scholarship, culture, and religion. Its name has long been synonymous with learning. For centuries, it was known throughout the Islamic world simply as Bukhara the Noble. It was a city that produced some of the greatest minds of the Islamic Golden Age, including the famed scholar Imam al-Bukhari, whose collection of hadith is considered one of the most authentic. This deep intellectual and spiritual heritage really permeates the city, lending it a serene and contemplative character. As you wander its streets, you're walking in the footsteps of poets, philosophers, and theologians who shaped the course of history, and this profound sense of the past makes exploring Bukhara a uniquely immersive and thought-provoking experience for any traveler. The heart of ancient Bukhara was, for centuries, the formidable Ark Fortress. This massive earthen citadel was the city's nerve center, a royal town within a town that housed the palaces of Bukhara's emirs, as well as their mint, stables, armory, and prison. The fortress has been a site of residence and rule since the 5th century, though the structure you see today has been built and rebuilt many times following sieges and destruction. Walking through its imposing gates feels like stepping into a chronicle of power, intrigue, and survival. Today, the Ark houses several museums that offer fascinating insights into the region's history, from archaeological finds to displays on court life, allowing you to peel back the layers of the city's dramatic and often tumultuous past. Exploring Bukhara is an exercise in discovery where every narrow lane and hidden courtyard seems to hold a new secret. The city's fabric is woven with madrasas, caravanserais and ancient bathhouses, all clustered together in a wonderfully preserved urban landscape. The best way to experience it is to simply get lost, to allow the winding alleyways to lead you on an unplanned adventure. You might stumble upon a small, family-run workshop where artisans are crafting traditional Suzani embroidery, or find a quiet tea house tucked away in the shade of a mulberry tree. It is this living, breathing quality that makes Bukhara so special. It's not merely a collection of historical sites, but a city where the ancient rhythm of life continues to beat strongly. At the spiritual and architectural heart of Bukhara stands the magnificent Poy complex, an ensemble of buildings that serves as the city's most iconic landmark. The name translates to Foot of the Great One, a reference to its towering minaret. The Cologne minaret, a masterpiece of 12th century engineering, soars nearly 47 meters into the sky, a majestic beacon of brickwork that has guided caravans to the city for centuries. It's said that when Genghis Khan and his Mongol hordes swept through and destroyed the rest of the city, he was so struck by the minaret's beauty that he ordered it to be spared. The minaret stands today as a powerful symbol of Bukhara's resilience and its enduring artistic and spiritual legacy, a testament to beauty surviving chaos. Flanking the minaret are two monumental structures that face each other across a wide plaza, the Kalan Mosque and the Mirai Arab Madrasa. The Kalan Mosque, completed in the 16th century, is vast enough to hold up to 12,000 worshippers, and its grand courtyard is surrounded by a gallery of 288 domes resting on powerful pillars. Walking through its serene, sunlit expanse is a humbling experience, evoking a sense of both divine grandeur and communal peace. Across the square, the Mirai Arab Madrasa remains an active Islamic college, its stunning blue-tiled domes rising in perfect harmony with the mosque. The fact that it is still a place of learning connects the present directly to Bukhara's historical identity as a center of religious scholarship, making the complex feel vibrant and alive. Beyond the Poy Kalan complex, Bukhara's sacred soul is revealed in its many other historical and religious sites. The Chor Minor Madrasa, with its 4 charming blue dome turrets, looks like something out of a fairy tale, and is one of the city's most beloved and photographed landmarks. Another essential stop is the Samarkand Mausoleum, a 10th century architectural gem and one of the earliest and finest examples of Islamic architecture in Central Asia. Its intricate basket-weave brickwork creates a mesmerizing play of light and shadow that changes throughout the day, showcasing a level of sophistication and artistry that is simply breathtaking. It is a quiet, contemplative space that speaks volumes about the city's deep historical roots. The culture of Bukhara is also deeply intertwined with its history of trade. The city's famous trading domes, Taki Zargaron, the Dome of the Jewelers, Taki Telpak Furushan, the Dome of the Hatmakers, and Taki Sarafan, the Dome of the Money Changers, are still bustling hubs of commerce today. As you wander through these covered bazaars, you can browse for handmade crafts, from shimmering silk carpets and intricate metalwork to fragrant spices and traditional clothing. This vibrant market culture is a direct link to the city's Silk Road past, a place where the ancient spirit of art and commerce is not just remembered but is actively practiced, making Bukhara a true center of living art and culture that captivates all who visit. No journey through Uzbekistan is truly complete without a deep dive into its rich and flavorful cuisine, which is honestly just as much a part of the cultural experience as the stunning architecture. At the very heart of Uzbek food culture is its national dish, plov, also known as pilaf. This is far more than just a meal. It is a symbol of hospitality, community, and celebration, and it's traditionally prepared by men. The fragrant rice dish is slow-cooked in a massive cast-iron cauldron called a kazan, bringing together tender pieces of lamb or beef, vibrant yellow and orange carrots, onions, and chickpeas. The result is a hearty, aromatic, and deeply satisfying dish that's shared among family and friends on all significant occasions, from weddings to simple friendly gatherings. To witness the making of plov is to witness a culinary ritual that has been perfected over centuries. The process is a careful layering of ingredients, each one adding its unique flavor and texture to the final creation. First, the meat is browned in oil, followed by the onions and long strips of carrot, which caramelize to give the dish its signature sweetness and color. The rice is then added and steamed to perfection over this savory base, often with whole heads of garlic and fiery red chilies buried within to infuse the entire dish with their essence. Every region in Uzbekistan has its own subtle variation of plov, from the Samarkand version where ingredients are layered and not mixed, to the Fergana style which is darker and richer, making a plov tasting tour a delicious adventure in itself. Just as central to Uzbek cuisine is naan, the traditional round flatbread that accompanies almost every meal. Baked in a clay oven called a tandir, naan is crusty on the outside with a soft, chewy interior, and is often stamped with intricate patterns using a special tool called a chekich. This bread is treated with immense respect. It is never placed upside down and is never cut with a knife, but rather broken by hand and shared. Like plov, different regions boast their own unique styles of naan, from the crispy thin breads of Samarkand to the fluffier, thicker loaves found in Tashkent. It serves as an edible plate, a utensil for scooping up stews, and a comforting staple that really embodies the warmth of Uzbek hospitality. The cultural significance of these two staples cannot be overstated. When you are invited into an Uzbek home, the offering of fresh naan and a shared platter of plov is the ultimate gesture of welcome and friendship. It is a tradition that connects the modern Uzbek people to their nomadic ancestors and their Silk Road heritage. Engaging in this culinary tradition is one of the most direct and heartwarming ways to connect with the local culture, whether enjoyed in a bustling city restaurant, a quiet family-run chaikhana, or as the centerpiece of a festive celebration. The experience of tasting authentic plov and naan is truly an essential and unforgettable part of any visit to this remarkable country. Beyond the celebrated plov, Uzbek cuisine offers a diverse and delicious array of dishes that really reflect its history as a cultural crossroads. One of the most popular and ubiquitous foods is shashlik, succulent skewers of marinated meat grilled over hot coals. The aroma of sizzling shashlik is a common and honestly irresistible scent wafting through the air in markets and from roadside grills across the country. Typically made with lamb, beef, or chicken, the meat is marinated in a mixture of spices, onions, and sometimes vinegar or mineral water to tenderize it before being grilled to juicy perfection. Served simply with sliced raw onions and fresh bread, shashlik is a testament to the simple, pure flavors that define much of Uzbek cooking, a legacy of its nomadic roots. Another beloved staple is the samsa, a savory, flaky pastry that serves as the perfect street food snack. These triangular or round pockets of goodness are traditionally baked by being slapped onto the hot inner walls of a tandoor oven, which gives them a uniquely crispy, slightly charred exterior. The most classic filling is a mixture of fatty lamb and onions, but you can also find delicious variations filled with beef, chicken, potato, or sweet pumpkin seasoned with cumin. Grabbing a hot, fresh samsa from a street vendor and eating it on the go is a quintessential Uzbek experience, offering a satisfying and flavorful taste of everyday life that connects you directly to the bustling energy of the local markets and streets. The culinary landscape is also rich with comforting soups and noodle dishes, perfect for the colder months. Lagman is a hearty noodle soup, with a rich broth of meat and vegetables, its origins tracing back to the Uyghur people of Western China, showcasing the Silk Road's influence. The hand-pulled noodles give the dish a wonderful chewy texture, and it can be served as a soup or as a drier stir-fry. Another popular dish is manti, large steamed dumplings filled with spiced meat and onions, often served with a dollop of sour cream or a clear vinegar sauce. These dishes are a cornerstone of family meals, providing warmth and nourishment with every spoonful and bite. No Uzbek meal is complete without a pot of green tea, or kok choy, which is the national beverage and a symbol of hospitality. It is served in small, handleless bowls called pialas, and is enjoyed throughout the day, whether during a break at a chaikhana or as a digestive aid after a heavy meal. The ritual of pouring the tea first into a piala and back into the pot 3 times to develop the flavor is a graceful tradition you will see everywhere. From the sizzle of shashlik to the delicate art of tea pouring, the flavors and rituals of Uzbek cuisine provide a delicious and immersive journey into the heart and soul of the nation's culture, making every meal a memorable event. A trip to Uzbekistan offers a shopping experience that honestly feels like a treasure hunt through history, where every purchase tells a story of ancient craftsmanship and artistic heritage. The best place to begin this adventure is in the country's legendary bazaars. These bustling, vibrant markets are not just places to buy goods, they are the pulsating social hearts of their cities, sensory wonderlands where the colors, sounds, and scents of the Silk Road come alive. The Chorsu Bazaar in Tashkent, with its iconic blue dome, and the Siob Bazaar in Samarkand, located next to the majestic Bibi Kanim Mosque, are sprawling labyrinths where you can find everything from fragrant spices like saffron and cumin to mountains of dried fruits, nuts, and local sweets like halva. It is an authentic and lively experience. Beyond the edible delights, Uzbekistan is a paradise for lovers of handmade crafts. The country has a long and celebrated history of artistry, with skills passed down through generations of artisan families. In the ancient trading domes of Bukhara or the narrow workshop-lined streets of Khiva, you can watch masters at work, meticulously crafting the same items their ancestors did centuries ago. One of the most sought-after treasures is the intricate blue and white ceramic work from the Registan school in the Fergana Valley. Each plate, bowl, and tile is hand-painted with delicate floral and geometric patterns, making for a beautiful and authentic souvenir that captures the visual essence of Uzbekistan's magnificent mosques and madrasas. For those interested in textiles, the country offers an incredible variety of hand-woven fabrics. The most famous of these is the shimmering silk ikat, known locally as aberbandai, meaning cloud tying, which refers to the complex dyeing process used to create its distinctive blurry patterns. You can find this luxurious fabric sold by the meter or fashioned into modern clothing, scarves, and home decor. Equally captivating are the hand-embroidered Suzani tapestries, large decorative textiles bursting with colorful floral and celestial motifs. Each Suzani is a unique work of art, often created by a bride and her family for her dowry, and represents months or even years of painstaking needlework, a true labor of love. No mention of Uzbek crafts would be complete without its world-renowned carpets. From the deep red hues of Bukhara rugs to the geometric patterns favored by nomadic tribes, carpet weaving is a deeply ingrained part of the national heritage. Visiting a carpet workshop is a fascinating experience in itself, where you can learn about the different natural dyes and weaving techniques and see skilled women working at their looms. Whether you are looking for a small portable kilim or a grand room-sized masterpiece, purchasing a carpet is like taking home a piece of Uzbekistan's soul. Haggling is part of the culture, so approach it with a friendly spirit and you will leave with a beautiful memento of your journey. As the sun sets over the ancient domes and modern avenues, a different side of Uzbekistan begins to emerge, particularly in its cosmopolitan capital, Tashkent. While the country is predominantly conservative and its nightlife is more subdued compared to Western metropolises, Tashkent offers a surprisingly diverse and enjoyable evening scene. The city's nightlife is not about loud, sprawling clubs, but rather about sophisticated and relaxed social gatherings. It revolves around chic cafes, stylish bars, and elegant restaurants where locals and expatriates mingle over good food, creative cocktails, and engaging conversation. This creates a refined and welcoming atmosphere, perfect for winding down after a day of historical exploration. The heart of Tashkent's evening entertainment can be found in the city center, where a growing number of modern establishments have opened their doors. You can find everything from cozy wine bars with impressive international selections to trendy rooftop lounges that offer stunning views of the city skyline. Many of these venues feature live music, with local bands playing jazz, blues, or contemporary pop, adding a vibrant soundtrack to the evening. For a more traditional experience, you can visit a chaikhana or tea house that stays open late, where you can sip green tea and enjoy a quiet, contemplative evening in a classic Central Asian setting, often accompanied by the gentle sounds of traditional Uzbek music. For those interested in the performing arts, Tashkent offers some wonderful cultural experiences after dark. The Alisher Navoy Opera and Ballet Theatre, a magnificent building in its own right, hosts world-class performances of classic operas and ballets. Attending a show here is not only a fantastic cultural outing but also an incredibly affordable one, offering a touch of old-world glamour for a fraction of the price you would pay elsewhere. The city also has several theaters and concert halls that showcase everything from traditional Uzbek dance ensembles to symphony orchestras, providing a rich tapestry of options for a culturally enriching night out on the town. While Tashkent leads the way, the ancient cities of Samarkand and Bukhara offer their own unique evening charms. Here, the nightlife is centered around dining in beautifully restored historical buildings or courtyards. Many restaurants in the old towns of Bukhara and Samarkand feature traditional music and dance performances during dinner, allowing you to soak in the magical atmosphere of these Silk Road jewels under the stars. While the options are more limited and tend to close earlier, The experience of enjoying a meal with the illuminated Registan or Poi Kalon complex as your backdrop is an unforgettable form of nightlife that is unique to this historic and captivating land. Uzbekistan is a destination that gracefully caters to every type of traveler, offering a rich tapestry of experiences. Whether you are embarking on a solo adventure, seeking a romantic getaway, or creating lasting memories with your family, this country has something special in store for you. For the solo traveler, Uzbekistan is a dream destination. It is exceptionally safe, easy to navigate, and full of opportunities for independent exploration. You can spend your days getting lost in the historical labyrinths of Bukhara and Khiva, meeting fellow travelers in friendly guest houses and striking up conversations with warm and welcoming locals, who are often curious and eager to share their culture. The freedom to wander at your own pace through millennia of history is an unparalleled experience. For couples, Uzbekistan offers a backdrop of unparalleled romance, straight from the pages of 1001 Nights. Imagine taking a romantic evening stroll through the illuminated Registan Square in Samarkand, its majestic madrasas glowing under a starry sky. You can enjoy intimate dinners in the courtyards of ancient Bukhara, with the soft melodies of traditional music filling the air. For a truly unforgettable experience, consider a hot air balloon ride at sunrise over the timeless landscapes surrounding Bukhara or Khiva, or Samarkand, watching the ancient cities awaken from above. The country's stunning beauty and serene atmosphere provide the perfect setting for couples to connect and create shared memories that will last a lifetime. Families will find Uzbekistan to be an enriching and surprisingly kid-friendly destination. The country's history comes to life in a way that can captivate travelers of all ages. Children will be fascinated by the massive fortresses, towering minarets, and vibrant bazaars that feel like something out of a storybook. The culture is incredibly family-oriented, and children are welcomed everywhere with open arms. Many of the historical sites are spacious and open, allowing kids room to explore. Beyond the cities, a trip to the Nuratau Mountains offers opportunities for gentle hikes, staying in a traditional yurt camp, and learning about rural life, providing an exciting and educational adventure for the whole family. For the adventure seeker, Uzbekistan's diverse landscapes offer more than just historical sites. The vast Kizilkum Desert presents a thrilling challenge for jeep tours and camel treks, where you can spend a night under a blanket of brilliant stars at a desert yurt camp. The mountainous regions near the borders provide excellent opportunities for trekking and hiking through pristine natural scenery. Whether your passion is history, romance, family fun, or outdoor adventure, Uzbekistan's versatility ensures that every traveler can craft their own perfect journey, discovering the many layers of this fascinating and hospitable land in their own unique way. One of the most appealing aspects of traveling to Uzbekistan is that it offers an incredibly rich and rewarding experience without breaking the bank. This is a destination where your travel budget can stretch remarkably far, allowing you to immerse yourself fully in the culture, cuisine, and history, without constantly worrying about costs. Accommodation options are plentiful and affordable, ranging from modern hostels and cozy family-run guest houses to comfortable mid-range hotels. Staying in a guest house in the old cities of Bukhara or Samarkand not only saves money, but also provides an authentic experience, often including a delicious homemade breakfast, and the chance to interact directly with a local family, gaining invaluable insights into their way of life. Transportation within Uzbekistan is both efficient and exceptionally budget-friendly. The modern, high-speed Afrosiyob train network connects the major tourist cities of Tashkent, Samarkand, and Bukhara, offering a comfortable, fast, and scenic way to travel between them for a very reasonable price. For shorter distances or travel to more off-the-beaten-path destinations, shared taxis are a popular and economical option. Within the cities, public transport like buses and the stunningly ornate Tashkent metro are incredibly cheap, while ride-sharing apps like Yandex.Go offer private, taxi-like services for just a few dollars, making it easy and affordable to get around and explore every corner. Food is another area where you can enjoy the best of Uzbekistan on a shoestring budget. The country's delicious cuisine is incredibly affordable, especially when you eat like a local. You can enjoy a hearty and satisfying meal of plov or lagman at a local chaikhana or neighborhood cafe for just a few euros. Street food is a budget traveler's best friend. Grabbing a few hot, flaky samsas from a tandoor oven, or a skewer of sizzling shashlik from a market stall, provides a delicious and filling meal for less than the price of a coffee in many other countries. By embracing the local food scene, you can eat exceptionally well for as little as 10 to 15 euros per day. Entrance fees to most of the magnificent historical sites, mosques and madrasas are also very modest, typically costing only a few euros each. This means you can explore the country's most famous UNESCO World Heritage sites without putting a significant dent in your wallet. By combining affordable accommodation, cheap and efficient transport, delicious low-cost food, and reasonable attraction fees, you can comfortably explore Uzbekistan for under 40 to 50 euros per day. This incredible value makes the magic of the Silk Road accessible to every traveler, proving that a truly epic adventure does not have to come with a hefty price tag. Our journey through Uzbekistan comes to a close, but the echoes of its profound history and the warmth of its culture will resonate long after. We have walked through the annals of time, from the crossroads of ancient empires to the dawn of a modern, independent nation. We stood in awe before the majestic sun-drenched Registan in Samarkand, a testament to the monumental vision of Timur. We lost ourselves in the timeless, labyrinthine alleyways of Bukhara, where the very air seems thick with stories of scholars and saints. We witnessed the rebirth of Tashkent, a capital that blends Soviet-era grandeur with a forward-looking spirit. This is a country that doesn't just display its history in museums. It invites you to live within it, to touch the ancient stones and feel the pulse of a civilization that has for millennia been a bridge between East and West. The magic of Uzbekistan lies in this seamless fusion of the epic and the intimate. It is a land of breathtaking architectural masterpieces, of turquoise domes that pierce the brilliant blue sky, and of grand public squares that were designed to proclaim power and glory to the world. Yet it is also a land of simple, profound human connection. This connection is found in the sharing of a steaming platter of plov, a dish that symbolizes community and hospitality. It is felt in the genuine smile of a craftsman, proud to share a skill passed down through countless generations. It is experienced in the quiet ritual of sipping green tea in a chaikana, watching the world go by at a pace that feels both ancient and deeply calming for the modern soul. This essay has served as a guide, but the true discovery begins when you set foot on Uzbek soil. It is a destination that constantly unfolds before you, revealing new layers of beauty and meaning with every city you visit and every person you meet. The legacy of the Silk Road is not just in the magnificent buildings it financed, but in the open, curious, and welcoming spirit of the Uzbek people. They are the custodians of this incredible heritage, and their warmth is the golden thread that ties the entire experience together. Uzbekistan offers a journey that is as enriching for the mind as it is captivating for the senses, a rare opportunity to step into a world that is both historically significant and wonderfully alive. From the vibrant, chaotic energy of its bazaars to the serene, contemplative atmosphere of its sacred sites, Uzbekistan presents a travel experience of incredible depth and diversity. It is a country that challenges perceptions and rewards the curious with unforgettable memories. The intricate tile work, the flavorful cuisine, the stories of conquerors and poets, all of these elements combine to create a destination that is truly unique. As Uzbekistan continues to open its doors to the world, it invites you to come and write your own chapter in the long and storied history of the Silk Road, to find your own magic in this land where legends live on. We have unveiled the history, explored the culture, and highlighted the sites that make Uzbekistan a jewel of Central Asia. This is a country that offers a perfect blend of adventure and accessibility, of ancient wonder and modern comfort. For the traveler seeking a destination that is off the beaten path, yet safe, affordable, and deeply rewarding, there are few places on earth that can compare. The journey through its Silk Road cities is more than a vacation. It is an education, an inspiration, and an immersion into a culture that values beauty, knowledge, and hospitality above all else. The time to discover this hidden gem is now, as it steps confidently into a new era of openness. Whether you are a solo adventurer drawn by the allure of history, a couple seeking a romantic escape into a storybook setting, or a family hoping for an enriching cultural experience, Uzbekistan welcomes you with open arms. The practicalities of travel are refreshingly simple, with modern high-speed trains connecting the main cities, a wide range of affordable accommodation, and a culinary scene that is both delicious and easy on the wallet. You can explore UNESCO World Heritage sites for a fraction of what it would cost elsewhere, making a journey of epic proportions surprisingly attainable for every kind of traveler. This unique combination of value and splendor is one of Uzbekistan's best-kept secrets. So, as you consider your next great adventure, let the images of Samarkand's azure domes and Bukhara's ancient fortresses linger in your mind. Imagine yourself wandering through the bustling Chorsu Bazaar, tasting the rich flavors of Plov for the first time, and watching the sunset cast a golden glow over a landscape steeped in millennia of history. This is not just a trip, it is an opportunity to witness a nation's vibrant rebirth while walking in the footsteps of legends. It is a chance to connect with a part of the world that has been a cradle of civilization, and to return home with stories that few others can tell. The journey we have outlined in this travel guide is an invitation. It is an invitation to look beyond the familiar and to embrace the extraordinary. Pack your bags, bring your sense of wonder, and prepare to be enchanted by the heart of Central Asia. The ancient cities are waiting, the table is set, and the people are ready to welcome you. Your unforgettable Uzbek adventure is not just a possibility, it is a promise. All that is left for you to do is to answer the call of the Silk Road and discover its enduring magic for yourself. The journey of a lifetime awaits you in the remarkable land of Uzbekistan. Let us know in the comments below what you enjoyed the most from our travel guide. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss the next video. Happy travel!